Even though I get where you're coming from, because when you're racing for Mercedes, you expect to actually compete for the title. That didn't pan out that way. And bad news for Ricciardo there. You know, started in fourth.
Yeah, I had to watch.
Crashed out and retired. Shame. And for me, it's been a very decent Formula One season. Not as exciting as what we saw last year when it went down to the wire. Last
race, that's what you always expect.
That's what we wanted.
Okay, all right.
Look at them. Look at the easy as you like. I mean, they were in a different class on the day. The two Mercedes. Sebastian was a distant third. So
came to a
exactly.
a lot of reactions.
Yeah.
So let's take the reactions from the winners and from the guys who couldn't do anything to stop Valtteri Bottas from winning. So we'll do that and come back for more on Sports This Morning. John.
It is really important win for me, you know, after having pretty difficult start to the second half of the year. Working hard on all the issues and getting better and better with everything. And this weekend, just, you know, whole win. Couldn't be happier to end the season like this, obviously. Again, congrats to Lewis for the title. Congrats to Sebastian for the second place in the championship. Our third this year, hopefully better next year.
Big congratulations to Valtteri. He did an amazing job today to hold me off. But it was a great race. I just gave it everything, every single lap. It's very hard to overtake here, so once you get to the last sector, struggled a little bit, but gave it everything.
The President and FIA Vice President. Congratulations, sir.
Not good enough to match those two guys. Congrats to Valtteri, very happy for him. And again, very much congratulations to Lewis on his season. He deserves to win the championship this year. In the end, I hate to say it, but he was the better man, so I'm sure, you know, we will do our bit over the winter and hopefully come back stronger. Lastly, thanks to all the fans. The support for Ferrari has been incredible, so thank you very much. Forza Ferrari.
Yeah, my heart melted with the comments from Sebastian Vettel. I mean, it's hard to admit that your rival was better.
Absolutely.
But it was gracious.
Yeah, you have to be, you know, and yeah, I'm looking forward to next year. And it's very interesting to see those three guys that we saw on the podium now. Are they going to be the main contenders for the title? Fingers crossed.
No, I have a feeling Max Verstappen will be among the guys, you know. Okay. But we'll wait. New rules and all of things.
Yeah, a lot can change before the 2018 Formula One season. Let's quickly move over on now to Russia. Bad news coming in today for Russian athletics. That's because the IAAF, that's the Athletics and World Governing Body, have decided to continue its ban of Russian athletes. I mean, this hasn't come as a surprise to a lot of people if you've been following the developments coming out of Russia. And it just appears they can't seem to get their house in order. They can't seem to do the things that the IAAF is demanding of them. Yeah. And you just wonder, like, why is it so difficult for a country that really wants to return to the international sporting community? I
don't know. Unless you want to believe Vladimir Putin's conspiracy theory as a wish on Russia. But look, WADA told us earlier this month that Russia is non-compliant. And so I agree with you. This doesn't come as a surprise. I mean, the IAAF keeps saying, look, we're trying to do everything to bring you back into the fold. We're trying to do everything to bring you back into the fold. But we have not seen you do enough to clamp down. And, you know, there's been talks in the past that even doping is state-sponsored. And
that makes it a lot serious.
A lot serious.
Big deal.
And the IAAF just should, look, we're not joking here. We're not playing. You follow the rules or you get out. And it's a bad time to be a Russian athlete. I mean, it is only those people whose samples have been reviewed, those who their performances have been subjected to a lot of scrutiny.
Absolutely.
That will participate in upcoming tournaments.
As
in a neutral flag.
Exactly.
It's really sad.
Not very good news coming from Russia at all. Let's go and listen to Rune Anderson, is the Russia Doping Task Force chairman. He's been explaining why they've decided to maintain the ban on Russia.
Unless there is an acknowledgement of what happened before, there can be no assurance that it will not happen again. Therefore, the task force recommended to the IAAF Council that Brusaf not be reinstated at this time. The Council accepted unanimously that recommendation, and the task force is very grateful to the IAAF Council and its President for the support that we have received in our deliberations.
So Rune Anderson there basically saying Russia, they still have a lot to do if they want to be admitted back into the International Sporting Committee. And that decision by the IAAF comes just days before the IOC, that's the International Olympic Committee, meets on December the 5th to decide whether Russia will be allowed to compete at the 2018 Winter Olympics. So that's the big one.
That's a nail in the coffin, straight up.
Right, so we'll see how that one pans out. But with the way it's going, I won't be surprised if they're not allowed to go to South Korea.
I don't think so.
Okay, let's quickly move over to from the bad side of athletics. Let's talk about the good side. Athletes that have worked hard, athletes that have, that are clean, in quotes, athletes that haven't, been in any form of violation of the WADA anti-doping code. I'm talking about Bashim and Siam. They were named the athletes of the year at the IAAF Awards in Monaco.
And both very young, very, very young. And I mean, you look at them, this is the male athlete. All right, let's enjoy. Let's just enjoy this from the awards. And we'll come back to talk more about the IAAF Awards.
So proud and just so really, it's a moment of honor. And I don't know, I'm really speechless. Like,
the winner of the Female Athlete of the Year, 2017, Nafissatou Thiam.
I would say to just do your own way. Don't listen too much about what is there around you. I think it's a lot of pressure unnecessary. Yeah, just do your thing, have fun, work hard to reach your goal, and yeah, that's it.
A prince, a queen, a king, and Seb. What a photograph. Yeah.